Hello, I am going to do my first video. I am a mom and I know it's hard to get ready sometimes, or you don't really have that much time to do makeup, so I'm going to show you what I usually do for my makeup regime. I went into Shoppers one day and one of the ladies really wanted to give me a makeover because I think that day I left the house without any makeup. So anyways, she was really nice and I just want to let you know what she did. Most of the products are Cover FX, MAC, and Physicians Formula, just because that's what I've always used, and the girl that worked at Cover FX, she did my makeup, so I ended up buying everything. Marketer's dream. So first thing I'm going to do is use my anti-aging primer. It's a base from Cover FX. So I just put a little dab on my fingers, about that much here. I basically just put it all over my face. And it kind of smooths everything out. So I've already washed my face, brushed my teeth, all that kind of stuff, and put on my daily lotion. So just gave it some time to sink in, and then just doing that. So the first thing she did was use a Cover FX cream base, and I'm using a foundation brush. So basically you just put on a little bit of product on your brush and kind of work your way in. Now I'm doing it, this is the first time I've done makeup through a video, so hopefully, I would imagine it is like a mirror. So I just brush it over my eyes like that. And I don't have any lights on in my room right now, so I wanted to use the natural light, so hopefully it's bright enough for you guys to see. So you can see I have a little bit of just redness, uneven skin tone. So what this does is evens everything out. It's a little harder doing my makeup on here. Okay. Just a little bit more on my eyes. So normally if people do concealer and all that kind of stuff, they usually do that before this, but because this is my 5-minute face, I just do it really quickly. So just make sure to get everything into has an even skin tone. Alright, so that's the first part. And so normally I also do some sort of blush or bronzer. So I'm using MAC, and this one is Warm Soul. So because it's almost spring, well, it is spring, almost summer, I usually use a bronzer just to kind of warm things up. And so for me, I only really use a bronzer as my blush and bronzer, just because I don't want to have too many things in my makeup bag. So normally I just put it on the apples of my cheeks and go up to the temples. And you're basically just putting it onto the apples of your cheeks. So just like that. And it kind of gives you a little bit of a contour. And if it's a little heavy, don't worry, because I also do a blush on top, or a coverall brush. So the most important thing that I always do before I leave the house is put on my eyeliner. Being Asian, I'm not sure why, but I always do, and I feel that it opens up my eyes a little bit. So I'm going to show you what I do. This is Stila's all day waterproof liquid eyeliner. I've gone from MAC, and I've tried another, I think L'Oreal I used to use when I was in high school, but this one seems to be really good just because when you go to sleep, it comes off easy when you wash your face, and it stays on all the time. So I'm just basically going to put a thin line and just kind of fill it in there. I normally open my eyes so I can extend the end there. So that's one eye done. And here's the other one. So you can, you know, pull the sides of your eye and all that kind of stuff, but because I basically use this all the time and I do this almost every day, I just kind of eyeball it, if you will, and make sure everything is kind of filled in. And you know, you do it for every day. I do it quite thin, but just enough so that you can see. And there you go. Make sure it's even. If I have more time, I fill out my eyebrows and all that kind of stuff, but today I might have time. But I also wanted to let you know, so after everything is done, I do Physicians Formula in a buff, just as a loose powder, just to have it kind of set. So I just kind of put it through and I kind of shake off the brush, blow it a little bit, and then just go all over. And then I'm good to go. So this is my 5-minute face, and what I usually do before I leave the house, if I'm taking my daughter out to playtime or whatever. Usually it's faster than that, but because I talked you through it, I think it's yeah, pretty quick still. Alright, have a good day.